It was July 1st, 2018, that John Tavares left the New York Islanders. He had been a star for the Islanders since his draft day, but his time in Long Island was over. But before he left, the Islanders did not trade him. If the Islanders traded him, he would have they would have gotten a star player. That's where Trotz came in. So this 2018-19 New York Islanders franchise was probably one of the best in team history. Like this was an unbelievable team. They finished their record 48, 27, and 7. They were 5th in the NHL and 103 points, their first 100 point season since 2016. Their home record was 24, 14, and 4, so I guess they were good at Barclays. And their away record was pretty much identical, and it was a 24, 14, and 3. Their goals for, they scored 228 goals, even though only two of their players got, even though none of their players got over 30 goals. And their goals against was under 200, 196. Robin Lehner and Thomas Greiss were basically identical goaltenders. Now we move on to the player stats. The offensive leaders in points where Matt Barzal led it with 62. He's pretty much talked about. There is talk about him leaving the Islanders, and it's just gonna be the whole Tavares thing over again. And then we're gonna get the same season over again. They're just gonna dominate and sweep the first round, and then get swept in the second. No, I'm kidding. That one Italian twat. Do not click off this video. Josh Bailey was second place with 56 points. This was kind of surprising. I thought like Jordan Eberle or Anders Lee would be up in the category, but apparently he's not. And Brock Nelson somehow pulled a 50-point season out of his butt. But anyways, he's Brock Nelson. So the offensive leaders in goals, like I said, none of them had over 30 goals. The closest was Anders Lee with 28. But there was no 30-goal scorers, and I found kind of unbelievable. I'm like, nobody scored 30 goals. He just scored 230 goals. It's insane how none of them had 30. Brock Nelson was second place with 25. I don't know where he came from. And somehow Casey Ciziquez is third with 20 goals. Offensive leaders in assists. Matt Barzal had 44 assists because of course he's a god. Josh Bailey had 40 assists. And Brock Nelson had 20 assists. Sorry, my grandma's texting me. Defensive leaders in points. Ryan Pulock. We're only going to do defense, points, and defensive goals. Ryan Pulock led the defense in points with 37. Nick Leddy was next with 26, and Adam Pelech was third place with 21. Ryan Pulock was 9. In goals, Ryan Pulock had 9 goals, which is leading defense. Devon Toews, who is a rookie, was tied with Adam Pelech for second in goals with 5. And then for rookies, Devon Toews, of course, led the rookie race that year with 18 points, 5 goals, 13 assists. Now, it might have been the Barry Trotz effect. It could have been Tavares leaving, and that just made the Islanders angry, and they were like, okay, we're going to show him. Or it was just plain good luck. You could say it was any of those three, but I think it was probably both Tavares leading and Barry Trotz being hired. The other two rookies, Michael Dowcole, he had 7 points, and Ross Johnston had 4 points. The goaltending was unbelievable during the season. Holy crap. I was looking at the stats. Robin Lehner and Thomas Greiss have pretty much the same stats. And Robin Lehner was 25, 13, and 5. Thomas Greiss was 23, 14, and 2. They basically have the same stats. It's unbelievable. You have two goaltenders that are the exact same, and they're dominating. So, I don't know why Chicago got rid. I don't know why the Islanders didn't re-sign Robin Lehner, or at least trade him. Like, that was retarded. Like, you could have gotten something out of that. But yeah. Anyways, in the playoffs, they met Pittsburgh in the first round. They scored a total of 14 goals during this, and they only let in 6 goals during all of the 4 games. Game 1, 4-3 overtime win. Game 2, 3-1 win. Game 3, 4-1 win, and Game 4, another 3-1 win. So there you go. They advance to the second round, destroy my least favorite team. But then they lose 4 games. They get swept to Carolina. But if that team won against Carolina, it's gonna be a little bit of a little far fetched. But I think they probably could have beaten Boston. This team was very good. They probably could have taken on Boston and at least won a game, not get swept. They could have, if they're gonna lose, they would have at least won 1 or 2 games. I don't see it. I don't see Boston sweeping the Islanders. There's no way. This team was too fire. Oh yeah, and by the way, that third line for the Islanders that year was one of the best third lines in NHL history. They would start that third line pretty much every game. They would start that third line in the playoffs too. I watched like 5. I watched like 5 out of the 8 playoff games the Islanders played, and excuse me, and they basically started all 4 of them. So this team was very good, very good. So yeah, thank you for that one Italian twat for recommending this video, aka BadLuckMaster. I'll put his channel in the description below. I think he has like 60 subscribers. So go down the link below and give him a sub. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. We're at 81 subscribers now. We're 19 away. We're in the teens now from the goal 100. And I think we're actually going to make it. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one.